Hi guys, Spiritual Butterfly here. Hope you've all had the best day. Today I wanted to do a video about your life purpose, and I'm sure that's a question that comes up for all of us during our awakening. We ask ourselves the question, what am I doing here? When we first start to awaken, we start to realise that we're actually living on a planet, and we start to consciously question, what's my purpose, what's my role, where do I fit in? And there isn't actually one single answer for that. Our life is a journey and a collection of events and happenings and knowings, and there's always two paths and two roads that we can go down. And I think, before consciously living, we can tend to go down the wrong path, and we can choose the wrong people and the wrong situations and circumstances for ourselves. And then when we come to a crossroads of waking up and realizing that, actually that's not working for me, and when we can start to see those cycles through open eyes and an open mind, we make better choices, and then we can have better experiences, and we can touch more people's hearts, minds and souls with our wisdom and our knowings and our truth and our way of being. And so our life purpose is to be a success, no matter how small of a success. If a success to you is waking up of a morning and making sure that you're eating, for example. Some people, are so dysfunctional that they can't actually bring themselves to eat and take care of themselves. Or if it's, realising that you've got a problem with alcohol and choosing to no longer drink that. Being a really good parent, being a really good role model for your children, waking up, being a functioning human being, keeping your house clean, keeping your bills paid, keeping yourself, decent, not falling apart, not crumbling under pressure. And yeah, we all have those days where we feel everything's just too much and we can't actually handle it, and the life situations and tests can seem so great, but even when you hit your rock bottom, which most of us have to do to get to a place of building ourselves back up, the creator always breaks you completely down with your life set of circumstances and lessons to get rid of all that ego and pretense. And I don't know, I just think for the realist of us, we've been through so much, and the journey to awakening is a long road, and to become whole and not a sheep, and to stand within your power for what's right for you, and to know that we all have destiny, and every single moment it's pre-planned, in as much as there's two options that we could choose to go with at any moment. You can choose to drink or not drink, or eat animals or not eat animals, or be a liar or not a liar, or not clean your house or clean your house, or not be a good sister or friend or brother or son or partner or parent. There's a lot of choices that we each have in a day, and when you see your life going totally the wrong way, it's always good to check in with yourself consciously and think, am I doing something to make my life like this? And if you realise that it's the other people that you're associating yourself with, then you need to take a step back from toxic people altogether and realise, we don't come here, it's not a joke, it's not a holiday, it was meant to be hard. It's a journey of self-discovery, and you know, everything that comes easy it's short-lived, but the things that you really have to work hard at are always worth it in the end. You know, you pull it all together, and our journey here is to become whole, functioning, and beacons of light for the others, you know, all helping each other along through each journey, you know, each friendship, each relationship, each scenario that we go through. Are we being the light in that scenario? Are we being positive? And you know, whenever we're met with criticism, a lot of the time it's coming from a place of truth, unless somebody's a narcissist and they're just merely trying to put you down. When somebody tells you something about yourself, you know, you need to look past the ego mindset and look at that criticism and think, actually, is there some truth in that? Can I change something about myself, you know? Because we've got no time to waste any longer, you know. We need to be looking for the truth in all things, and we need to be following our heart in every instance. And you know, you can't go wrong when you're coming from a place of love. And you know, if coming from a place of love in every instance, you can't really go wrong, you know, because you're always looking out for other people's best interests and your own best interests, and a healthy, untoxic way of being. And if you do find yourself around anyone that you can't function normally around, and you can't get on, and you can't make it work, and you know, if you're not being your best self, then it's time to really look within and ask yourself the question, what is the purpose of this? Who am I? Where do I see myself in 5 years, even 6 months down the line? You know, if you're in an unhealthy cycle or pattern as a way of being, and you're finding yourself with an addiction or a toxic mentality, you really need to sit down with yourself and realize that, you know, you can be the best version of you in the next minute. You can choose that you're never going to do another negative. Obviously, we all have moments of anger and stress and things that are overwhelming for us, and you know, it takes a minute there to sort of refocus and get back on track. But those things are what we learn from, you know, the times where we feel like we're at our worst. You know, you normally you do always pick yourself back up and carry on moving forward. And we're only human, you know, as much as we're spiritual beings in human form. At this moment in time, we're being met with so many challenges and energies and everything else. And so your purpose is to find yourself, who you are, the real you, and walk forward as a leader of goodness and light, and spread that light, and be selfless and serving to others, you know, not self-serving. And that doesn't mean put everybody else before you. That means look after you first, so that you can be and heal and do your inner work and dig deep for the answers to who you are and what feels right to you. And even if it just means being a really good mum, and when you question what it's all for, why do I wake up and do the same thing every day, just remember that we all feel that way. And you know, the difference between us or you and someone who's failing at the moment is that you need to know that quitting's not an option. You need to be the best version of you, and you haven't got time to sit around and mess around any longer. You need to get onto your right track, and you need to do that now as soon as you possibly can, because the time's coming where we need to be our best self, and you need to be that positive light for the others. So I hope this gave somebody a little bit of hope or inspiration. But thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be back soon with another video. So thanks, guys. Bye.